Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jeff, and tonight I am getting a really late start this weekend on recording some reactions. So I have two that I had planned to do earlier in the week. Couldn't get to them just yet, so I'm going to get to them tonight. But I'm going to go ahead and knock this one off the request list real quick because on the previous One Pact video, I did tell our new friend that I would have this one up this week. So I got, as of right this second, it's 10:21 p.m. my time. So in order to keep my promise, I've got to get this recorded, rendered, and uploaded in the next hour and 39 minutes. So, couple of quick things. Looking forward to this one. The last One Pact song and the one that I reacted to that got blocked. I really enjoyed both of those. Second, I edited the description of the previous video, but just as I don't know, a shout out, so to speak. Shout out to Tag or Tog. I think it's just Tag, but I'm not positive. One of the members, he was in fact the one who produced that song. I understand he also produced this one. Actually, I heard that he does pretty much all of their production based on the weird contract that they have with their label. Also, One Pact has a comeback coming up at the very end of this month, so we're going to be tuning in for that. I hope you guys will too. Unfortunately, my boy, the guy who brought me to this group, Jay, will not be there because Mnet screwed up apparently, and he'll be promoting with BDU, and that overlaps with One Pact. So it'll be a OT4 instead of OT5, but we're still going to be there checking them out. So that's enough about what's been and what's coming. Let's focus on what is. This is G.O.A.T, requested by Botalia X. I have already looked to see if there's subs. There are not. It's English auto-generated. So I will pull up lyrics after the first playthrough. Let's head over and check it out. Obviously, if somehow you've lived under a rock and you don't know, G.O.A.T, G.O.A.T stands for greatest of all time. What I don't know is this going to be a flex song? Generally, if you're calling yourself the GOAT, that's typically what it is. But we'll see.
Feels like diving, time to ask you, let me know.
Of course, that's my boy. I was like, man, those vocals.
Sometimes I'm lost in the way, I don't wanna cry alone.
Jay ain't the only one that can sing.
Just wanna go 너와 같이 어디든지. Let's fly your day. Give me some, no worries. Give me why you're the price I'm all in. Be right here, you got me. 영화 같은 scene, you can feel it. 넌 주저하지 말고 come in. 전부 나에게 맡겨. No one can hurt. There's nothing better. 그냥 넌 내 손 잡아. 아름다운 널 지킬 자신 있어. Watch me. Maybe you feel like this. Call me God.
That's not the chorus I was expecting. It almost sounds like they're saying, call me God.
Come and get it now, come and get it now. Come and get it now, come and get it now. Make you feel the greatest of all time. Come and get it now, come and G.O.A.T.
It's so good.
이제 나를 믿고 hold on tight grip 느껴봐 색다른 change 끝도 없이 보이는 Milky Way 완전한 그곳에 stay no 넌 주저하지 말고 start it 누가 뭐라 하던 I'm on your side there's nothing better 그냥 넌 내 손 잡아 아름다운 널 지킬 자신 있어 watch me maybe you feel like this call me go call me go
The first time it's a little jarring, the second time, how do you not groove with that?
come and get it now 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 make it feel the greatest of all time come and get it now come and G.O.A.T 흐릿했던 your side
Don't do it to him, Jay.
Then you can find me baby 부딪히는 시선 끝에 내 눈은 다시 터질래 oh, yeah. Maybe you feel like this
That's cool.
Call me God.
Nice high note there.
Make you feel the greatest of all time. Come and get it now, call me G.O.A.T.
Oh, that was so good. All right, Battaglia, shout out to you again. Really enjoyed that one. We're gonna watch it again, of course. I'm gonna pull up the lyrics. A good chunk of this was actually English, and I understood it, but I want to, go back and see all of it. But it seemed like it was a song that's it's sort of a flex, but sort of like, I'll be there for you, and I'll, treat you really well. And because I think one of the lines in the chorus is, I'll treat you the greatest of all time. Call me G.O.A.T. Yeah. I'm just going to pull up the lyrics. I'll talk about what I'm seeing as we go through. This, of course, is a performance video. I don't know that they've had any, like, music videos. They've had... What was the one that I reacted to that got blocked? I don't remember. I know the one that we just did earlier this week was a performance video. Yeah, I'm not sure. Anyway, so let's start that. Okay. Yeah, this looks right. Okay, so we're gonna go back again, of course, and let's kind of go over the lyrics as they're going through it.
Sunshine feels like diving. Time to ask you, let me know. 네가 찾던 universe. Sometimes I'm lost in no way. I don't wanna cry alone. 더는 없어 tearing heart.
That really small run there that he does, I don't even know if that's officially called a run. I'm not a vocal coach, but whatever it is, that technique is just so pleasing to the ear. So this first verse, hold my breath, feels like diving, time to ask you, let me know. I think this is already inaccurate because I could have sworn Jay started with saying the word sometimes, but maybe it was Korean and it just sounded like sometimes. I don't know. Anyway, time to ask you, let me know. The universe you were looking for. Sometimes I'm lost in nowhere. I don't want to cry alone. It doesn't exist anymore. Tearing heart. Okay, so what I'm getting from this is, between what I kind of gathered from the first playthrough and this, I'm thinking this, it could go either way, as a song to fans or a song to a romantic interest. But that holding my breath feels like diving, that anxiety you feel before you confess to someone or before you, take that plunge, you get the courage up to tell someone either how you feel or what you want, whatever. And it even says feels like diving. I use the phrase take the plunge, but it can feel like jumping into water that's over your head. You don't know what's going on. But he says it's time to ask you, I want you to let me know. Then this next line, the universe you were looking for. I feel like this is a... Okay, let me back up. If it's not a reference to Boys Planet, it definitely feels like one. Because obviously most of these guys, if not all of them, were on Boys Planet. The universe, obviously keeping that planet and the universe, all of that theme together. The universe you were looking for. So in my interpretation, they're kind of saying, and I'm thinking this is more of a fan type of song, but I don't know. It feels like they're saying, like, okay, we didn't make the final group. We get it. But we're together here, and that outcome you were hoping for before, that universe you were looking for, it's right here. And then the guys are saying, sometimes I'm lost in nowhere. Everybody can feel lost at times, or that you're struggling. In their case, maybe they felt that they were chasing an unattainable dream. I don't know. I don't want to cry alone, but they want you to come with them. Right? The fans that they're singing to. Again, I don't know that this is a fan song, but I'm going based on me talking out loud and my impressions so far. I'm just going to assume that it's a fan song. It doesn't exist anymore, Tearing Heart. So that broken heart that they had because they didn't debut or they didn't win the show or whatever, it doesn't exist anymore because we have a new reality here, that universe that you were looking for.
I need you now. I bet on my treasure. Just wanna go 너와 같이 어디든지. Let's fly a day.
Okay, so I need you now. Bet all my treasure. Just want to go anywhere with you. Let's fly all day. This one could be, obviously fan or romantic interest, but it still fits with the fandom song. Like, I need you guys. I can't do this alone. I need you with me. I need your love, whatever. I will bet everything I've got. I'll put it all on the line for you. Just want to go anywhere with you. Let's fly all day. All right, we get that imagery and lyricism of flying or birds, that kind of stuff in a lot of K-pop videos because it can symbolize freedom or being able to fly towards your dreams, all that kind of stuff. All right, just so I don't have pause again before the pre-chorus, the next section of this is coming up. It's going to say, give me some, no worries. Feeling it, you're the price, I'm all in. Again, going back to that bet all my treasure line. Be right here, you got me. Like a movie scene, you can feel it. I'm sure that actually ties into some sort of reference that I don't get. But just in general, a really good movie makes you feel what the actors are portraying on the screen, right? So if this is like a movie scene, and also movies are famous for portraying things that, like scenes that are almost picturesque or ideal. The way we say it's like something out of a movie. It can be whimsical, it can be anything, but I think that perfection almost, that feeling is what they're getting at here. Like a movie scene, you can feel like this is something special.
Give me some, no worries. Give me why you're the price, I'm all in. Be right here, you got me. 영화 같은 scene, you can feel it. 넌 주저하지 말고 come in. 전부 나에게 맡겨, no one can hurt.
There was actually, I was reading the lyrics, but there was something in the dance. I think it was at this part that I wanted to point out. Maybe not. Maybe it's the next chorus. Okay, so the pre-chorus, don't hesitate, come in, leave it all to me, no one can hurt. Basically, put your faith, your love in me. I'll reward you. I'll never make you suffer. I'll keep you from being hurt. I'll make you happy. However you want to interpret that, though, they're all possible correct ways to go there. There's nothing better, just hold my hand. That can be literal, again, if we're going with the romantic interest, or it can be figurative, metaphorical, like holding my hand, like join me on this journey if you're talking to the fans. I have confidence in protecting the beautiful you. Watch me, maybe you feel like this. And then we get to the chorus. Call me GOAT, call me GOAT, call me GOAT, won't you get down? Come and get it now, come and get it now. Again, make you feel the greatest of all time. Come and get it now. Call me G.O.A.T. So I already talked about that line after the first playthrough. But basically, it's almost like two sides of the same conversation. Like the guy is saying, like, call me the greatest of all time and I'll make you feel like the greatest of all time. So support me and I'll bring you happiness.
God, call me God. Call me God, won't you get down? Come and get it now, come and get it now. Come and get it now, come and get it now. Make you feel the greatest of all time. Come and get it now, come and G.O.A.T. 결국에는 비친 headline. 없어 내 사랑인 deadline. 이제 나를 믿고 hold on tight grip 느껴봐 색다른 change. 끝도 없이 보이는 Milky Way. 완전한 그곳에 stay. No.
I like that vocal, like it's almost, I don't know the technical term for it, but it feels like you're spiraling upward because it doesn't just go straight up the scale. It goes like up and down a little bit, up, a little further up, a little further down. Again, don't know how to describe it very well, but visually I feel, or actually like feeling wise, I feel like I'm being taken on an audible spiral upwards with that note. But anyway, the verse, I will light up to shine on you like a headlight. All right, so they're throwing in their own simile here, but basically, I'll light you up. No deadline for my love. This can go on forever. Now trust me, hold on tight grip, feel a different change. And then we get back to that universe type of lyricism and imagery we had earlier. The never-ending Milky Way we see at that perfect place. Again, we go back to the, like a movie scene, this feeling of perfection. So a lot of consistent themes going on here. Then we get to the same pre-chorus and chorus, so I'll stop again when we get to the bridge, unless I see something in the video.
Maybe you feel like this. Call me gold. Call me gold. Call me gold, won't you get down? Come and get it now, come and get it now. Come and get it now, come and get it now. Make it feel the greatest of all time. Come and get it now, come and G.O.A.T. 흐릿했던 your side 초점을 맞춰봐. Then you can.
Okay, this was actually what I wanted to show. I thought it was in the chorus. So Jay is throwing in some elements of voguing here in the choreo, but more importantly, this bridge, his first line, blurry to your sight, try to focus. I mean, that could just be, you can't see it clearly, the vision that I have, just focus. Or it could be, we're a bit unknown to you right now, so, you know, look a little harder. You can go either way on this one. Then the next line, then you can find me, baby. But with the choreo, it's actually kind of nice because I said he's throwing in these elements of voguing here, but he's making a couple of windows. So he makes a window here and follows that up with
Then you can find me.
a window there that like right as the next member comes in and says, then you can find me, you know, like being able to see through the window. It's just a neat choreography detail that they put in. It's not something super important, but I enjoyed that when I heard it and saw
Then
this.
you can find me, baby. 부딪히는 시선 끝에 내 맘은 더 짙어질래. Maybe you feel like this.
So the last two lines of this bridge, at the end of clashing gazes, my feelings always deepen. Maybe you feel like this. So, I mean, obviously, I've mentioned this could be, in my opinion, a fan song or a love song. This could go either way. This feels more like towards the romantic side at those two lines, but again, could be fandom type of thing. But at the end of clashing gazes, like we've locked eyes. we've stared, we couldn't look away. It's like our gaze was fighting, basically. My feelings always deepen when I make that connection. Maybe you feel like this too? And then we get back to the final chorus.
Call me God.
That leap reminded me of Monster from EXO. I know others do that too, but that's one of my favorite K-pop songs of all time. Yeah, very nice. Alright guys, that was the reaction for One Pact with G.O.A.T. Really enjoyed this one. I've actually really liked all three of the songs that I've heard from them. One of you requested another One Pact song. It's going to be quite a ways down the list. It's like 46 songs away, but I will get there. But we also will be doing the One Pact comeback. I believe there's going to be 2 music videos, one on May 31st and then one in June. But I could be mistaken. I know there's at least one, so we'll be there for that. But thanks for checking this one out, guys. I'll catch you for the next one. Take care, everybody.